God. Don't give your mind time to get in the way. You hear it, you do it. You hear it, you do it. God is laying responsibility on us. Glory to God. And tap into that which we have not seen. And believe beyond what other people have already believed as impossible.
But God created the perfect ecosystem. See, God's the originator of the green movement. There's no waste in God's kingdom. We waste, but there's no waste in God's kingdom. But guess what? There's no waste in you. It's not just the earth. There's no waste in you. See, God, every fiber of your being, God created not to be wasted, but to be used for his glory, the upbuilding of his kingdom. And guess what? The residue is you get to take care of yourself, your family, give to the poor, serve others. There's no waste in you. So what do you love to do and what are you gifted to do? Have you defined your business? Have you defined your business? I mean, have you really thought about your business? Now, what the world calls this is a business plan. But have you defined your business? And let me tell you the secret to defining your business, and this ties into your purpose and your passion, is that you don't want to have a business you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing. We have this mentality in America, and particularly in our community. People are looking for get rich quick. But you go all through the Bible, and accumulation of wealth is tied to work in the Bible. There are dozens of scriptures. And a lot of people think work came about because of the fall of Adam and Eve. But work existed before the fall because God told them to take care of the garden. So work is honorable. The scriptures say if a man doesn't work, you don't eat. And I thank God every day that I'm healthy enough to get up to work all day. And I take my Sabbath on Sunday. I put all that stuff aside, okay, just like God commanded. But the other 6 days, I get up and work. The first reason why people spend money is pain alleviation. Pain alleviation, elimination of pain. Now think about this now. Your bishop has something saying on his voicemail. I know I'm going to mess it up, Bishop. Something about your life will never change until the pain to change, something. I know you can say it, Bishop. But I laugh every time I hear that message because he's right on point. But the number one reason people spend money is pain alleviation. I'll give you an example. I was riding in the street one day, and part of my tooth fell out of my mouth. Now, guess what? I'm on the phone to my dentist, and I didn't care what he was charging me, okay? I got this gaping hole in my tooth. My air was hitting that nerve. Just stop the pain. But let me tell you why this has got to be revelation knowledge to you. Whatever business or industry you're thinking about going in, the easiest way to make money, and guaranteed you're going to make money, is identify the most painful problem that's in that industry. The most painful situation that's in that industry. If you identify the pain point, and then you have a solution for the pain, just like when I had that tooth in my mouth. See, that dentist didn't have to beg me to come in the office for cleaning, This was like, stop the pain. So whatever you do, or whatever you think about doing, if you identify the pain point, and you come up with the product or the service to eliminate the pain, you will make a profit. Because it's the number one reason people spend money. They spend money to eliminate pain or to prevent pain. Number one reason. Why do people come to lawyers? Nobody likes coming to my office. I mean, I'm very real about that. People don't come to me because they say, oh, let me go visit my lawyer and give him thousands of dollars. I mean, that's not a thought that runs through James's brain, is it, James? But when people come to me, most of them is because they got served with some lawsuit, or they got a notice of foreclosure, or their job is threatening to fire them, or they got arrested last night and I got to go to court next week. They're in pain. And really, all of them basically say the same thing to me. Make the pain go away, Mr. McCullum. Just make the pain go away. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Just make the pain go away. Tell me this is all going to be all right. Number 2P in profit. The bishop and this young man over here, it's about 35 years old in the blue shirt there. They were trying to convince me to go out on the golf course. And I told them that I really didn't want to go on a golf course. It looks like an interesting sport. I mean, I played football in high school. I never played golf. We didn't have golf courses in my neighborhood. And but I told them I didn't need another activity that was addictive and time-consuming and expensive. Okay? But golf is what I call a passion. That's the second P. Where do people spend money? They spend money on things they're passionate about. You know, think about it. If you got a passion for something, and he's smiling, isn't that right? Yes. If you got a passion for something, you spend money on it. That's why you got these golf stores. And I tell you, I've walked in a couple of them with friends, and nothing's in there is inexpensive. There is nothing in there is inexpensive, man. I mean, I look at those prices. See, that's a passion. She's laughing. That's a passion, right? Well, that's where people spend money. People spend money on what they're passionate about. You know, some people, I always see these little things on cable TV where people have like these little railroad things in their basement and stuff. Toy railroads and stuff. And they spend train sets. That's right. They spend like tens of thousands of dollars on these toy trains that my parents used to give me when I was a kid. But, you know, it's a passion. And people spend money on their passions. So pain alleviation, passion. The third P is something where we spend a lot of our money. All of us do. Who in here likes to go out to a good restaurant? You like a good restaurant? What's your favorite meal?
Every now and then a nice steak would be nice.
Nice steak, right? Would you consider that pleasurable? Would you consider that pleasurable?
Yeah, I would think so when I'm going there hungry. And,
Yeah. People spend money on pleasure. Pain alleviation, passion, and pleasure. Now, pleasure is fickle. You know, what's pleasurable that people get excited about one day, that can change like overnight. I was just reading about Facebook. You know, Facebook came out of nowhere, out of college, and billion-dollar company, et cetera, et cetera. But guess what? The teenagers don't like Facebook. So Facebook, unless it changes, it's going to go from this billion-dollar company, social media giant to irrelevancy. Because the generation coming up, they're like, Facebook, we're not going on Facebook. That's why I say pleasures are fleeting. They change. And it's often difficult to have sustained profit and pleasure. Sometimes it's just for a season. But see, pain, everybody wants to eliminate pain. Everybody wants to eliminate pain. I know a guy, this is how he makes his living. He creates software programs. And he'll go into like a lawyer's office and he'll say, James, let me talk to you for an hour. And basically he interviews me to find out what are the things that I hate doing that cause me the most distress every week. And then he comes up and he has programmers, they create a software program that say, James, this task that you hate to do, here's a software program that we're going to charge you monthly for, by the way, not one-time purchase. This will eliminate the pain. That's what he does for a living. He doesn't even program himself. All he does is go into different industries to identify the most painful process that this industry has, or the biggest problem that causes the most pain. And then he gets his programmers to design a software program that he charges monthly for them to use. Pain alleviation.
Hear it, do it. Hear it, do it. Hear it, do it. Glory to God. Don't give your mind time to get in the way. You hear it, you do it. You hear it, you do it. God is laying responsibility on us. Glory to God. And tap into that which we have not seen. And believe beyond what other people have already believed as impossible.